Hello everyone, Karina here. It's been way too long since I've made a video. I'm gonna start by saying that I have been sick for a couple of days, so I'm still sniffly, my nose sounds congested. It is what it is, whatever. I'm not, this portion of the video is not intending to be long, but I did want to get on here and show my face. Hello. But also just to talk about an amazing experience that I have been wanting to experience since I was like 12, and I finally got to live it for the first time, and I hope it's not the last time. But as you can guess by the title, I saw Evanescence for the first time. She's been my idol since I was 12. I don't want to get too much in depth for the sake of just boring me when I go to watch this video and edit this video and also bore you. But I did want to preface something that has stuck with me, and I think I was able to like move past it, but I think I finally was able to heal from it just yesterday. And it's the fact that when I was going to turn 15, a couple of days before my birthday in 2011, I'll probably post a quick picture here because it looks so like insane. Anyways, whatever. You can see like in this video, like in this picture, my wall decoration, like my Evanescence obsession, and that video, just to preface a little bit, was like me. It was Uvu. It was before Skype, or like during Skype. The whole video is just me playing songs. I'm like, oh, I can play this one. I can play this one. So that used to be my room. I used to sing. I used to dress like. I used to literally emulate Amy Lee. Like I wanted to literally be her. I was absolutely obsessed. Like she was my icon, my idol. And she was somebody who I looked up to and I wanted to be like. And so when I was 14 when I was about to turn 15, and my parents were saying like, oh, like, you know, like, celebrate your quinceañera. And I'm like, I don't really want to celebrate. They're like, okay, well, at least we want a photo shoot. And so they were like, okay, like what kind of like outfit do you want? And I'm like, this is the outfit that I want. This is from the I probably insert a clip as I'm talking. It's from the video Lithium. Lithium is still one of my favorite songs to this day. And I wanted my quinceañera's dress to be the outfit that she was wearing in that video of Lithium. And so done and done, like, you know, they were able to do that. And then a couple of days before my actual birthday, my mom came to my room and she was like crying. She was like, she's of the devil and you should stop listening to her. And just this whole dramatic thing, essentially like she made me take off all the pictures that I had on my wall. Pretty much the next day she had a bonfire. And then previously before that she had asked me like, so like, you know, like it seemed like it was genuine. She had asked me like, oh, like who is this? Like, what's this group and whatnot? And basically she just decided to turn that, and because she didn't know about it, she decided to demonize it. And she was, I can hear her saying like, look at her eyes. Cause I used to have a little like fan, whatever, I'm not gonna go into details. I used to have a little thing and I would always carry it with me because in Puerto Rico it's really hot. Yeah, she would be like, look at her eyes. She's like, you know, like whatever, like it's some sort of like demonic trap or whatever. And that honestly forced me to stop listening to Evanescence, and I still love rock. So I then started listening to bands like Flyleaf, and a little bit more Paramore. But the thing is that, you know, those bands were great. But vocally, I had trained myself to sound a little bit like Amy Lee, and Hayley Williams that's not the type of voice that I can sing. In any case, yeah, so finally, after 15 years of that, technically 16, I guess, after 15, 16 years of experiencing that, I was able to listen to this song. I'm not gonna cry. Listening to this song live, and yeah, it's just being in the same space at her is. It was absolutely incredible. Her vocals are. It literally felt like I was just listening to the album. She's so amazing. I don't even have like proper words to describe it. And also, like, I love that like her mannerisms haven't changed, because like, I mean, they have, but like, you know, like, again, like, I used to be obsessed with her, so I used to like mimic everything that she was doing and all that stuff. Yeah, just seeing her live performing that and like observing her like mannerisms and stuff, it's like, yo, like, it actually is her. So that's why like this concert was super important to me. And on top of that, I got to see Courtney from Spiritbox. They're freaking amazing. Next time that I see them though, I do want to be in the pit. I do not give a fuck. I need to be there. I need to be headbanging, throwing punches, pushing people. Sitting and listening to Spiritbox, that don't work. That is, I guess, the preface of this video. The next part of this video is just going to be clips that I took from the concert, which I can't believe that I saw Evanescence live. I hope it's not the last time. Enjoy the rest of the video. Also, I did just ended up fixing this shirt, because this was, even for a pump cover, this shirt was oversized like a motherfucker. Like, this was a medium, and this was the smallest that they had. But the sleeves used to like reach down here, and they were like the big, ugly, whatever. Like, at least now these are like decent, and I have it kind of, I don't know, done like that. In any case, please enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much for watching. This video is really not for putting it out there just for views. It's just purely for myself. So this is for future Karina. You did it. You did it. And I hope we get to do it again.
To that we've never played live. wasted on you, waiting for a miracle. I can't move on. Feels like we're frozen in time. I'm wasted on you. Just pass me the passion.
Okay, so check it out. This next song is about my life and my journey and my survival. Okay. But I recognize so hard, especially after the 44 years I've been on this earth, how many people in this room, how many people have been through something similar? So, I just want to say, if something that I sing in song speaks to you in a way that you think I've been there before, or I am there, I just want you to know that as terrifying as it may be, to take that first step out the door of a bad situation, you owe it to yourself to find out what's on the other side. For me, it has been infinitely better on the other side.
I've been running away from the source of light. This is the last tear I've fallen. This is the last of it. We always knew we were dead. no me every time. Put the money down first, baby, push it back. Cause when you gonna get it right? This is what you want, right? Nobody moves, nobody dies. Children better run high. Daddy's not a gun, then you carry on. Save it for the white. Not a victim, not a victim. So kingdom come, if that ever comes. I feel so numb, I'm not your love. I feel so numb. They don't get out eyes. Your pretty tears are going to waste. You don't afraid of both of us. And now it's too late, 'cause you got what you a little blood to soothe the hatred. This is what you wanted, right? First you had to create a noise. This is what you wanted, right? Somebody's got to fake it over. This is what you wanted, everybody playing on stage as I feel the power of these women. This is a moment for us right now. Thank you so much to everybody for coming on tour with us. Thank you to all of you for coming out and supporting us. We love you so much. It's an honor. Away.
this moment to thank a couple people, all right? First of all, can you give it up for our incredible, massive, amazing, hardworking, barely sleeping crew for putting this whole show together? We love you guys, thank you so much. I never, ever, ever would have believed that I would be here now. And it is all because of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming along with us, for sharing your lives with us. Your hearts, your dreams, your losses, your pain. We were right there too. We've been through so much together. Thank you guys so much. Sing it with me.
Sorry.